PlayStation is releasing 3 brand new upcoming exclusive games for PlayStation 5. 3 of them have just been revealed, and all the 3 games are from the Chinese publishing studios, where Sony has partnered up with some of the Chinese developers who are now creating games based on the Japanese and Chinese mythology. And from the 3 different games that has just been announced, 2 of them seem to be open world games, and one is going to be a game that is similar to God of War. Now, the first game they announced is called the Godslayer from Pathia Games. Now, this is a game that is going to be a full-on open world game that is set in Chinese mythological open world during the ancient Chinese mythological histories. And in this game, we are going to be battling against some huge dragons, where we have a lot of huge mythological monsters and creatures that we're going to be taking over in battles with this open world game. Now, apparently, as far as what I've seen, it seems like in this game, we're going to be playing as a Ronin warrior who's said to be on an adventure in this magical open world, where it is a single-player RPG open world game. Now, Sony has also provided us with some brand new screenshots, and although they've said that they're going to be releasing an official gameplay trailer as well as a full-on announcement in the coming weeks from when this video is made. So I will keep you guys updated about all the gameplay and everything that Sony shows right here on this channel. But as of now, these are all the screenshots, which is in-game gameplay screenshots that we got to take a look at. And keep this in mind that these screenshots are from a development stages of this game, which means that it's not how the final product is going to look like. And obviously, the final products always ends up looking much better in terms of graphics, fidelities, gameplays, and basically every single thing is going to be much better. So this is just a vision of how the game is going to look like in its early on stages. Now, apart from this, moving on to the next game, which is called Daba Land of the Watermarks. Now, this is the second upcoming game that is also going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Now, this game gives you an entirely different experience when it comes to combat and animations, and all the different bosses that we're going to be fighting in this game are so authentic, and it just looks absolutely stunning visually, at least. The Daba Land of the Watermarks is a game that is heavily inspired from games like God of War, which is already PlayStation exclusive. Now it's also available on the PC versions, whereas this game is going to allow you to play as 2 different characters, one being the male and another one female. So it's basically story oriented, and the game is set in a mythological and magical universe of the Japanese and Chinese mythologies. And in this game, you're going to be playing as one of the tribal teenagers who live in this magical world, and you're trying to protect the world apparently from a huge destruction that is going to be destroying the world, and US heroes are supposed to save it, and that's basically how the storyline goes. Now, thankfully, Sony has given us a small trailer for this, which is right now being played on the background of this video. So this is the actual footage of the game. Now, once again, keep this in mind, this game is also in its early stages, so we don't really know on how it's going to be looking like once it's polished and once the final cut comes out. But as far as what I can see, it looks very promising. The world and the character details and basically the environment, everything from the creation of this game in an artistic way just looks incredible. And I think that people are absolutely gonna love seeing more games from these Chinese and Japanese developers. And I honestly think that this is something that we've been missing out with Sony PlayStation 5 exclusives, because we already got games like God of War and so many different exclusive games like Spider-Man, some of the best ones out there like Last of Us, but we never really had games that are mythological related, which is also related to Japanese and Chinese mythological. And at the same time, we never really had an open world game apart from Days Gone, which is a zombie survival game. But I know that a lot of people have been asking for a mythological game and an open world game set in Japanese or Chinese mythology. And I think Sony has got a big victory here against Microsoft, since they have now purchased this entire 3 studios who are now going to be working on all upcoming PlayStation exclusives. And now let's move on to the next game, which is called The Winds Rising. Now, apparently this game, we only have a very small poster of this game. We don't really have any gameplay screenshots, nor any trailers that has also been announced. The only thing we got to see is a forest image and then the logo, which is basically in the Chinese language, and it says The Winds Rising, the name of the game. Now, this game is also going to be an open world RPG game, and we don't exactly know what kind of a game it is or what kind of a storyline it's going to hold. But as far as what the theme of the game looks, it seems like it's a foresty tribal kind of a story, but we can't really judge anything at this stage. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think this game could end up being? Could this be a storyline that is actually realistic, or this could be another mythological game, or something like God of War, or maybe like the other open world game called the Godslayer? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. I will always keep you guys updated, because Sony has just said that they are going to be revealing revealing some gameplay trailers, announcements in the coming weeks. So this channel is going to be the one channel where you're going to be getting all of these updates and every single things about all the upcoming games, including leaks, informations, gameplays, trailers, reveals, all the news and everything that you guys need about video games is going to be available right here first. So make sure to go ahead, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on because it's absolutely free. And you guys are basically not losing anything at all. It's free to subscribe and you're not losing anything while you have everything to gain because you're always updated with all the latest information. Make sure to go ahead, subscribe and turn the notifications on. And also if you guys can go on and enjoy this video, if you guys are excited for all the upcoming 3 games from Sony PlayStation 5 exclusives, drop a big fat like on this video. Also show your support. It really means a lot to me as a creator. It helps me keep motivated in order to bring better content for you guys every single day. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy fams and goodbye.